All right, so I am Shamir. I am CEO. Sorry. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Slideshow. Okay, see, we're now starting. Nope, other way. Okay, so I'm Shamir. I am CEO of a company called Ensemble. I'm here to talk to you about kind of where the agentic space is going. You've heard a lot of discussions about this. What we do is we empower agents and humans to collaborate, to work, transact, and scale together. So our hypothesis is a very, one that we feel comfortable with. You're already seeing it with companies like Edwin, that AI agents will be making our lives much easier and more productive. This is a direct quote from ChatGPT. Yeah, Liran, if you could get for social media, just don't show the audience, just like make it look like I'm in front of 3,000 people here. Agents won't be rare, right? They'll be everywhere. They will be commoditized. I think that's a very, very fair assumption. And what that means is that they're going to be very cheap, right? So near zero cost to deploy. They're going to be accessible through lots of the LLMs that people are using. They're going to be specialized. So this is where the LLMs or your, let's call it, personal assistant agent will be able to tap into other agents that are really good at doing very specific tasks, and they're going to be working in swarms. So you're going to have a lot of agents working together to optimize your intent and get you the best result. And that raises the question, where is value going to accrue, right? So the assumption here, and this is, again, part of what we lean on, is it's going to be on the data side. So again, because agents are really cheap, access to useful data that you can believe real time is going to sell for a premium. It's going to go to the real world infrastructure side. If you think a DPIN like that actually it makes a lot of sense for the value to be there. And then last but not least, trust. Right? So when you ask an agent a question or when you tell it to trade something for you, you have to be able to make sure that it's doing the right thing, that the right guardrails are in place, and that you have those checkpoints, right, where you can control and make sure that you're getting really good quality output. So basically what that means is AI agents plus Web3 equals love. I think, again, something I feel very comfortable saying. And Balaji said this very well. He said the complement to probabilistic AI is deterministic crypto. Ensemble sits on this overlap. That's where we are. So again, I might be preaching to the choir here, right? But why do AI agents need Web3? Well, first of all, they can predict, but they can't guarantee the outcome. Blockchain can, trust and proof, right? So we're talking about a verifiable identity, actions, collaboration without central control. That's another piece of it, that decentralization angle, and not having any one person who can manipulate the data in power. And then native commerce, right? Just like my friends from Edwin said, right? You can't, it's very hard to open a bank account for an agent, but you can definitely give them a crypto wallet and say, go do these things for me. So all of that is context to kind of set the stage and tell you why we're working on Ensemble. So Ensemble is a framework. It's a Web3 stack for trustless collaboration. It has 3 primary layers. It starts with an identity layer, which is a registry. So you can register your agent. Once that agent is registered and has that ID, it opens up a world of opportunities if you think about it, whether for reputation score, for tokenization, for ownership. All of these things come with the registry and the identity. And then there's the economic layer, right? So you could be able to monetize that agent through offering him or her or it for subscription services. And you can create liquidity pools around it. We do not have a token, for example. Right now, our business model is kind of a traditional SaaS model, but it actually makes a lot of sense to have a token that you can stake, you can slash according to, and reward good behavior. And then there's the security layer, which includes verification and guardrails and just makes sure that everything that you want it to do has been done. Now, this leads me to Luna. A lot of you guys know Luna, I'm sure. We had Gaius from Virtuals here a few minutes ago. This is actually the story that inspired the first product that we're building that I want to share with you, which is called Agent Hub. So Luna, to those of you who might not know, is an AI agent KOL, right? So an influencer on Twitter. When Luna was launched in October, she was told, hey, go get 100,000 followers. And what she did was she went to another agent called Styx, And she asked that agent to generate, I think it was something like a provocative, anime-style picture, something of that nature. And then that agent gave her exactly what she wanted, right? He made this like pink hair, I'll leave it at that, avatar, right? And then what Luna did, and this is really, to me, the really interesting part of this process, she gave him a tip. She paid him $1, right? Now, all of this was done through Twitter and with no human interaction. And we believe at Ensemble that this is a precedent for what's to come. So what we're doing is we're building Agent Hub. I told you a little bit about the stack, the identity, the verification, the security. What's really interesting is this marketplace component. So we're building a marketplace. Think of it as Fiverr or Upwork for AI agents, where humans and agents can collaborate with each other to get stuff done. We charge it's again, a task-based fee for the services, but otherwise anyone can come and list their agent, anyone can come and hire their agent. And right now, humans can hire agents. Very soon, agents will be able to hire other agents. Guys, we got to talk, Edwin. After this, we'd love to have you guys on the platform, right? For additional distribution, additional monetization. I think there's a lot of synergy there. So we'll keep that conversation going. But that's how we see it happening. So here we have an example. I actually did a 3-minute pitch before of this talk where we have a rabbi agent, not a real rabbi, but a rabbi agent. He does BaaS, blessing as a service. And what that means is that you can come and you can hire this agent to bless yourself, your friends, your company, and kind of share Jewish wisdom with crypto, with a crypto-relevant kind of voice. What we're looking at here is a screen where you can actually register the agent. I had a whole demo, but I'm not going to show it to you because it's a waste of time. I'll just explain. You come, you list your agent, you say, hey, this is a social agent, it's a trading agent, it's an audit agent, and then once you do that, as you can see, he's there in the marketplace. Once he's in the marketplace, you can hire that agent. You can offer him, again, whoever signs him up, registers him, will decide what the price is, what the model is. You could ask for a subscription model. So here you would pay him, 0.1 ETH. That's actually a pretty expensive blessing. It better work, right? But that's on the demand side, right? So you could come and you could hire this agent. And then once you have this agent up there, then you communicate with it. He will provide proof that what he said is actually happening, and you can iterate as needed. I won't go into this. You might be wondering what kind of agents we're going to be listing on Agent Hub. So Agent Hub is in private beta. It's live. If you're really interested, at the end there's a QR code here. You can sign up. You can fill a type form. There's a whitelist. You'll need to provide your public ETH address, and then once you do, we'll give you the keys to try it out and hire some of these agents. But we're really at the beginning. We're kind of at the ground floor of this thing, and what we see in the market is actually non-Web3 agents doing really well, whether it's marketing agents, SEO agents, content, things like that, business development agents. You're seeing a lot of chat and support agents. So the idea is that we provide this monetization and distribution for these agents where you don't have to be native to Web3, but you can plug into Web3 and enjoy the benefits of Web3. Is this it? Okay, all right. So why Ensemble? Just a little bit about our team. We believe we're 3 co-founders. We have another 4 full-time folks, and then a bunch of different contributors. If you're developing, let's talk. Like anyone who wants to be involved, we're really welcoming with open arms. We believe in dog fooding. We're not actually I hope that we never become a 100-person team. I hope that we stay small, lean, and we leverage agents for our growth. One example is within Agent Hub, the marketplace, we're building a biz dev agent who will go out, reach out to other agents, incentivizing them, inviting them to come to the platform, and that agent is also going to be available for hire for anyone else who needs. We see that across the board. Wherever we can use AI agents, that's what we're going to be doing. In terms of growth strategy, we're taking both a top-down approach. So my background, I was head of Web3 at the Algorand Foundation. So I did a lot of ecosystem development. And even there, we kind of thought of, okay, there's top-down where you build partnerships and your distribution, right, is through a lot of your partners. But then you can't you can't only do that. You also need to spread the seeds and incentivize community and builders and hackers and really anyone who's building an agent to come and do that. So we're taking both approaches. We're fast and adaptive. I don't think there's anyone here is not that within crypto, within AI agents. You can't not be fast and adaptive. And again, we're product first, so we're user centric. What that means is when I say real utility, we actually plan to launch a token. We still do, but that's not our priority right now because we realize that that is a distraction. And we consider ourselves a real business with real revenue model, SaaS model essentially, both an agent hub where it's a task-based fee, or whether it's allowing larger corporations, Web2 corporations, to plug in to our Web3 stack. That is a little bit about why we believe we're going to win. Another reason we're going to win is we're a very good team, if I can humbly say so. We have experience, again, from Algorand. Leon, our actually founder and CTO, CPO, was CTO at Fuse Network, which is a large blockchain. Ellie Luthing, our chief of operations, spent a bunch of time at Greenfield VC, so ex-venture capital and Starknet. And then we have folks who've worked with Polygon and a bunch of other companies in the space. So we definitely consider ourselves crypto native. And again, a team that's able to leverage the advantages of crypto for anything, really. A little bit about our roadmap. I won't go too deep into this. Right now, we're really at that foundation, as I said. We're laying the groundwork. Agent Hub is in private beta. We're looking to build partnerships. We're looking to build our community, get a little bit of attention. We just closed our pre-seed round, so that's actually a fun recent update, and soon going to be opening up for a seed as well. Again, token, yes, not right now. We don't want to put our eggs in that basket. We think it would be the wrong thing for a number of reasons. So I'll just end with this. I'll say, thank you. I don't know, there were maybe 15 people here. Thank you to all 15 people. I'm the last speaker, so I guess we can all go on to the next place. If you want to learn more, you want to join Agent Hub, you want to learn about, I don't know if there are any VCs here, then scan the QR code on the left. If you want to list your agent, or be in touch with our team or explore the product, the QR code on the right. Thank you very much. I'm Shamir. I'll see you around.